Good Friday. It's a beautiful day. We're approaching Easter weekend. I just want to talk to you about a few things. I'm Brian Clark, CEO of Four County Electric Power Association. I apologize on the forefront. I'm fighting a sinus infection and I can't hear out of my left ear, so if I sound a little different, that's why. Be aware that weather is potentially going to be negative for Sunday. We have all our employees on staff on call ready to react if you have a power outage, so just be aware going into it. We're ready and we know it's coming. I'd like to talk to you today about broadband. First of all, I appreciate everybody that looks to us to help solve this solution. It goes a long way in saying how good we are at customer service that you look to us and ask us to entertain the idea of doing something that's totally outside of our wheelhouse. So we're excited to work through the process. We've done a lot of legwork, myself, the management, and the board in the past year, looking down the road of broadband and where we're going to go. So through the broadband survey that we've sent out recently, and there's going to be some more surveys to go out. Most people have received theirs already. Some more will receive theirs next week. Remember, it's not a vote. If you look at the bottom of the ballot, it says it's not a vote. This is just a tool to allow myself and management and the board to know what the membership's thinking. You know, sometimes we think we know what they're thinking, but we really don't know till we ask. So that's what that's about. A few questions I'd like to address today that I'm hearing to maybe clarify some things is people are asking, what would broadband cost if we offered it? Now, we have some idea what we would charge. I would ultimately say it's going to be reliable, reasonable, and competitive. Now, I don't really want to quote a number right now because if we offer it, that number might change just a little bit, and the number you'll remember is probably the one I'll tell you today. So let's just hold off on a specific price point and just know that it would be competitive. Also, I'm hearing there's a discrepancy in what we've been telling people in the sense that the broadband feasibility studies show that we might have to borrow $110 million. And the state law says, well, you can't increase electric rates to do that. And yes, it does say that. Let me read a little bit of the bill to you. The bill that was passed last year in the state of Mississippi says an electric cooperative may make capital investments in an affiliate, make loans to an affiliate, and enter loan guarantees for the benefit of an affiliate. It also says that an electric co-op shall not use its electric energy sales revenue to subsidize the provision of the affiliate. All right, so let's put those together just a little bit. So it says you can't increase electric rates to subsidize the affiliate. But the simple answer is a new company, which would be the affiliate, does not have the credit worthiness or the wherewithal to borrow $110 million. The debt would have to be in the electric co-op's name, with the subsidiary making payments back to the electric co-op to make it whole. Now, I firmly believe if the decision at management and the board is to move forward, which we have not decided yet, if the decision is to move forward, I believe we would do it knowing we would be successful. But with any new business, there's some risk. So that's why I wanted to get it out there and let people know there is some risk if this goes under. This co-op is owned by the members, and that would ultimately be the ones to have to make this whole. So I wanted to clarify that just a little bit. Also, I wanted to clarify the talking point that some people perceive we're moving too slow. Let's talk about that just a little bit. Remember, the law was changed last year. Prior to that, we could not get into this. We've done a lot of research, a lot of legwork, but we are a large cooperative, right? There's 49,000 meters on our co-op. We span over 9 counties. We're the 4th largest co-op in the state of Mississippi, and we're one of the largest co-ops in the Tennessee Valley. It takes time to walk through the impact of our system. $110 million is a lot of money, so that's why we're moving at the pace we're moving. And to my knowledge, unless I'm mistaken, I don't think any electric co-op in the state has already hooked up anybody to fiber at this point. Multiple co-ops have announced that they're getting into fiber, but I don't know that they pulled the trigger yet on actually hooking somebody up. So we're not behind in those terms. And remember, the $16.6 billion that the FCC and the federal government are working through giving out this fall has not occurred yet. So we're still on the front lines of that. I think we're in a great position. I think we're lined up to figure this thing out well. Just remember, be patient with us as we move through this. We're excited to take on any challenge. It's been a great thing for my staff and the board to learn more about broadband. And I know many people are passionate about this. A lot of people are emotional about this. Remember, we're excited about it, but not to the emotional standpoint. We're being rational. We're making rational business decisions about that. And ultimately, whatever decision we make will be based on the rationality of whether we think it will work or not. So thank you for your time. Thank you, members of Ford County, for all you do. Remember, we want to hear your questions. We're here. Ask us questions if you have them. Let us know your concerns. The survey is one way to do that, but you can also reach out to us at broadband@4county.org. That's our email address, broadband@4county.org. Again, thank you, members, for all you do and what makes Ford County great. Enjoy the day-to-day. Be safe, quarantine, have a happy Easter, and be prepared for the weather. Thank you, and God bless.